courage to invest your time. We've got a limited supply. The courage to invest your emotion, your heart, your soul. The unique thing about Mark Hughes, his heart and spirit was right out there to be invested. So it got bruised and so it got misunderstood, but he was always willing to risk it, to risk taking the first step, to risk the first phrase, I love you, even though you weren't quite sure you were going to hear one back. You just risk it. Let it go. Next, the challenge for all of you here, since you have done extraordinary things to get here, now use all of that it took to get here to now become a leader. Your family needs an extraordinary leader. Your community needs an extraordinary leader. Your organization needs an unusual leader to make all the promises that our marketing plan says and that our history says is possible. Now comes the challenge of leadership to make sure that all of that happens. Here's the key now on leadership. Be willing to accept the opportunity and the responsibility. Become a leader to your customers. We've talked a lot about that yesterday, helping customers through that early look at what we've got that could be the answer to their challenges. And sometimes it takes somebody to take them by the hand and say, hey, it's going to be okay. Let me show you. It's going to be okay. Let me show you. Become a leader and inspire your inner circle. Don't be the person who can inspire their organization but not their children. Help your organization set goals and help your children set goals. Help people make wise decisions about how to proceed and what to do with their time and their money. What to do with the opportunity so that it doesn't slip through their fingers and someday they'll regret that they let it get away. Next, I ask you to work on all of your skills and all of your gifts. It's been my challenge since coming from the farm country of Idaho. Working on my gifts, working on my skills so that they found a place for me. There's an ancient phrase that says this from the old prophet: if you work on your gifts, they will make room for you. If you work on your gifts, they'll make a place for you. You'll have a place to serve, a place to be effective, a place to have influence. If you work on your skills, work on your gifts. I've got to be one of the good examples. Look where my gifts have brought me. From the farm country of Idaho to Nashville, Tennessee. Wow. Of course, it's taken all of you in this journey of the last 23 years to do all of that. But I'm excited we had the opportunity. I'm just anxious for it to continue. Mark made his share of mistakes. Some of us that go back to the beginning were in on all of them. And it was an interesting list, both in products and marketing and judging people. He made his share. But jot this down because it's one of the best things I know to say about Mark Hughes. His list of virtues was so long, it overcame his short list of mistakes. We should all work to that our list of virtues is so long, it overcomes our mistakes. If you haven't made these notes before, this is a good time. When I first, 19 years ago, started traveling with Mark, I shared this little list. Here it is, number 1. For the things we want for the future, first, get serious. Serious about your own commitment, serious about your goals for the future, serious about being the best example possible of the Herbalife opportunity and the incredible, remarkable ability to enjoy good health from Herbalife's products. Get serious about your own personal development. This would be a good time to get serious, this beginning 2003, making new commitments for the future, especially from what we've heard these last few days by everybody's presentation. Next is to get smart. Learn everything you can. Here's what it takes: incredible patience to learn, because some good ideas come in strange packages. Sometimes you read a little small book and it's got 10 good ideas. And then you read a 500-page book and it's got 2 or 3 good ideas. But you've got to read both books. You have to have the patience to go through the 500 pages, and then maybe the excitement of going through just a few pages and getting a lot of ideas. But you must read both books. You can't just read little books. Yesterday, Tom gave us the 500 pages. Which is Tom's style. Tom is very famous. He does his, right, corporate stuff. But fortunately for all of you today, I'm going to give you the little book today, not the big book. Thank you. I do have one more thing to add to Tom's talking about the women. There's 3 ways to control a woman. Three ways to control a woman. And nobody's been able to figure out what those 3 ways are. In America, women have access to 85% of the wealth of the country. No, they control 85% of the wealth of America and have access to the other 15%. But here's what's exciting. No better place for women to shine than Herbalife. This is the place. So, first, get serious. Next, get smart. Learn everything you can from every source you can. Have the patience. Here's one of the advantages of Herbalife: multiple voices to give you all the views you need to make good decisions. Some voices that are new, just getting started, but they've had such extraordinary success. We have to have them tell their story, share ideas. Some that have been around since the beginning, we ask them to share equally so that we can get the perspective of how to organize our own lives, everything from time to money to life to family to business to skills to disciplines. The corporation has to be smart. Learn all they possibly can to be the best support system for all of us in the world. Next,